Well, today is Epilepsy Awareness Day, aimed at reducing the stigma and educating the public about seizure first aid. Here to share her own story, her own personal story, is Lucy Foote and the doctor that performed life-saving surgery on Lucy, Dr. Ted Panov, neurosurgeon at Mount Sinai. Thank you to the both of you for being here. Lucy, I want to start with you. You had no symptoms until you were 24 years old, and then you started to experience moments of deja vu. Can you tell us how things progressed and how you ended up at Mount Sinai?
Yeah, unfortunately, with seizures, seizures beget seizures. And once I had my first grand mal seizure in 2021, it was kind of all down from there. But I was able to find Mount Sinai through a word of mouth referral. And thankfully, I was in the beautiful hands of Dr. Marcuse, who was able to offer me this life-saving surgery of a stereo EEG and a right hippocampal ablation, which is what Dr. Panov took care of.
How long did that whole process take, Lucy?
It was about 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Dr. Panov, thank you for being with us. How did the Mount Sinai doctors ultimately determine, Lucy's condition and that she needed surgery?
So initially, it's difficult to tell when somebody's having seizures, and they can be confused for other symptoms like indigestion, panic attacks. And unfortunately, the first time that this usually comes to our attention is when somebody has a really big seizure. By the time Lucy had a couple of those, we were able to bring her into the hospital and perform diagnostic procedures that really locked in the fact that she had this dangerous disorder called epilepsy.
So, Doc, let me ask you, seizures sometimes feel like other sensations, like anxiety, for example. So what do people really need to have to look out for?
Yeah, the main differential between anxiety and seizures is that seizures tend to be shorter and much more powerful. They last seconds to minutes, unlike anxiety, where the waves of that can go on minutes for hours. But if you're ever concerned, the right thing is to check with your doctor.
Lucy, how much of a kind of a watershed moment was it for you when the doctors did finally figure out what was really going on and get to the bottom of this issue?
Well, it was absolutely life-changing for me to have these doctors that I fully felt I could trust. I think this condition is unfortunately one where you find a lot of different doctors, and it goes through a process of trial and error with medication. And I felt so guided by Dr. Panov and Dr. Marcuse at Mount Sinai and the epilepsy unit there, because they were really able to make sure that I was supported and I knew a best path forward for my diagnosis and my success.
Lucy, I want to talk about the picture we just showed on the screen, the image where you resemble the girl with the pearl earring. What is the story behind that?
Story behind that short story being that my mother was so gracefully with me during the process of my stereodactic EEG, which is one of the hardest things an epilepsy patient can do. And she saw me in that headdress and said, you know what, I'm going home and I have to go get a pearl earring because you look just like the Vermeer painting. And since then, that painting or that picture, I guess, has gone viral within the epilepsy unit at Mount Sinai and is probably why I'm here today.
Well, thank heavens you both have a sense of humor about this, which is, I'm sure, helped in the recovery. Doc, let me ask you this. If Lucy hadn't gotten this diagnosis and then the subsequent surgery, what health risks could untreated seizures pose to someone?
It's incredibly dangerous as a disorder, especially because it is so hidden, right? Lucy's completely okay until she's not, and that can happen once a month or once a year. But the risk is significant of hurting yourself, of hurting others, and there's unfortunately about a 10-factor chance of somebody dying from epilepsy. So it's incredibly important to diagnose and to see the doctor if you can.
And Lucy, let me ask you, any limitations? What type of checkups do you still need to have? What is kind of like your day-to-day, month-to-month, year-to-year with this diagnosis?
Good question. So I am thankfully checking up with my doctors all the time. I do still take medication, but I'm titrating off of them slowly but surely. But realistically, my process has been somatic healing. I've done a lot of work in health with yoga and with meditation, and I actually am really eager to be building a lifestyle that is fully supporting my brain. And that's why I'm here today and why I'm launching even a yoga retreat business that's built off of this particular healing that I've done. So I'm so grateful for the medicine that's got me so far.
Well, we are grateful that you took a few moments to join us today. Grateful for both of you. Doctor, thank you for all that you've done. And Lucy, congratulations on your recovery and continued success. Good to see the both of you.